Ham Radio Today. Happy Friday, February 17th, a new shopping video for the week after Hamcation. I enjoyed seeing everyone at Hamcation last weekend. It was a really fun show, and we are looking forward to the next get-together, which is going to come up in May for the nationwide thing. But I wanted to talk to you today about a couple of different local Hamfests, local to where I am. Orange, Texas is a small city outside of Beaumont, Texas. The Orange Hamfest of 2023 is hosted by the Orange, ARC, Jefferson County, and Beaumont amateur radio clubs. It's going to happen Saturday, February 25th, which is a week from tomorrow at the time of this recording. 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. I went to this show last year. It was pretty good. It's a good small regional show. I don't think I would drive like 3 or 4 hours or longer for it. But it was a decent swap fest, indoor swap fest. It was really cold and windy last year when we were there, so I don't know what the weather's going to be this time, but looks like they're giving away an FT-818. You can't complain with that. Plus also a V71 and a PowerWorks power supply. So some good door prizes, some good grand prizes. Door prizes is coax, multimeters, trip light, AWRL handbook, that kind of thing. Got some forums going on over here. I'll share a link to this website in the description below. Go check that out. If you're within an hour or two drive of Beaumont, Texas, I would say this is probably worth showing up to, unless you've got something else planned. But it's a good regional show that, hey, it's always good to support a Hamfest, no matter where it's at. The following weekend is the one I'm looking most forward to, which is the Greater Houston Hamfest. This is the first year they've done it since COVID. So they haven't really had a Hamfest since 2019. They usually do theirs in March. It's a 2-day event. The exact times are Friday 2 to 8 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 3 p.m., as you can see right here in this red square. They're giving away an FT-DX10 as well, plus an 891, plus a FTM 300. A little bit better prizes there. And guess what? HRO will be at this Hamfest. Scroll down here and find that again. I probably missed it. I'm not paying attention. Right here. Ham Radio Outlet, of course. Well, of course, Ham Radio Outlet often sponsors the show, but I am told this year Ham Radio Outlet will actually be at the show. So come to the show with your checkbook ready or cash in hand, however you want to do it this time. Credit cards, HRO takes credit cards, so just come to the show with something in mind that you need to buy from HRO, because what the Greater Houston Hamfest guys are telling me is that they want to promote HRO because HRO is sponsoring and supporting the Hamfest, and the way that retailers will return to Hamfests in the future is if they do good in sales at the Hamfest this year. So I will be at this show. I plan to be there both days. I'll be walking around with a camera. I don't have a table. I'll have some stickers in my pocket. So come up to me and ask me for a Ham Radio 2.0 sticker if you want one. And I hope to see you at the Greater Houston Hamfest the first weekend in March, the 3rd and 4th. Later that month, the QSO Today Virtual Ham Expo returns on March 25th, starting at 0100 UTC. The theme this time is New Amateur Radio Licenses, Now What?, with expo presentations geared towards new hams, returning hams, and even old-timers who would like to try something new. Matchmaking for finding an Elmer or ham radio mentor is a new service of the expo, and it's included in the ticket price through the 30 demand period. So in other words, the 30 days on demand, all of their forums are replayable in video format for 30 days on demand. 30 days after the show ends, so you can come and watch them whenever you want to. So that is going to be available as well, the matchmaking to an Elmer or radio mentor. Coming presentations and speakers are on the expo website at QSOTodayHamExpo.com. Tickets are on sale now for $15, which includes the price of the weekend and the 30-day on-demand period that follows the weekend. So if you click on the link in the description below, I get a small credit for that. In other words, he's just trying to track where certain links come from. So who's sharing it, who's not sharing it. As you guys, if you guys have been watching my channel for any amount of time at all, you have seen I've interviewed Eric on the show prior to, usually on a lunchtime live stream, prior to every Ham Expo he's done. And we're going to bring him back on the show here in 2 or 3 weeks as well. So that's going to be a thing upcoming later in February or in early March for the show that's at the end of March. So sign up now. Even, $15 to support the show is great. Even if you don't get, even if you can't attend it real time, you can get replays of all the forums. He always has so many forums, so many presentations. And he does a really good job with this. So I think that it's something worth supporting, in my opinion. So even if you can't make it, or if you just want to support the efforts that they're doing to support the presenters, presentations, and whatnot. So link in the description below. RNL.com, where we usually start each of these Friday videos. He's got a KG UV90 mate on sale today for $139. I think that's $10 off the normal price. These things used to be about $189, but they've come down in price. So now $139 today is a good price. Limit 2. He's also got this Yaesu FT-818 for $179. I'm actually thinking about grabbing one of those and mounting it permanently in my RV, because that is an 80-watt 2-meter mobile. And if you're at an RV camp or a Hamfest even, 14652 is always lit up with those types of activities. So be a good radio to have in a camping situation, just permanently mounted there and left to monitor 6.52. He's got new reservations for the FTM 500. $1 registration. You can get on the waiting list for that. This item's currently in stock. It's actually not released yet. The waiting list is currently in stock, so that's fun. I've ordered 2 of these from him. So I'm going to be getting 2 of these brand new radios as soon as they're... In fact, I think I'm on the top of his waiting list because I emailed him immediately when they were announced. So we're going to be bringing one on the show. John Crook is going to come on the show. We're going to go through the whole menu like we've done for the last 3 or 4 brand new Yaesu radios, and then I'm going to give one away. So be watching on the show upcoming for that. RNL.com, check this site every day for this special today only that changes at the top of the site every 24 hours. BridgeCom has the big game giveaway that ends February 28th, about 2 more weeks from this time of this recording. $1,012 value. So we could scroll down here. It includes an Anytone 878 UV2 Plus, Skybridge Hotspot, BridgeCom University Training, radio and hotspot accessories bundle, plug-and-play programming, customer support, 1-year manufacturing limited warranty, and the annual membership of $200. So you can sign up here, get all of the stuff there. Doesn't cost anything to sign up, so I always tell people, always go sign up for these BridgeCom giveaways. You never know who's going to win one. ChatRadio.com is in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They renamed their store. They used to be called KM4MPFsales.com. And in the past, you have seen me mention them on this channel because this is where I bought my first MAT tuner for my IC705. There they are, right there. Gosh, I can't. I'm looking for them in that one. So, boom. This is where I bought my first MAT tuner, this MAT 705 Plus tuner, and the previous one that ran on a 9-volt battery. I bought it from the store. That's kind of how I found them. I was looking for those tuners and just Googled them, and they came up. So, Jim, the guy who runs this KM4MPF, he's a good guy. Met him at several of the last Hamfests, including Hamcation just last weekend, and told him I would do some work for him to try to support his channel a little bit more. So he's got all this Rig Expert stuff in stock, and he's got the Anytone Bluetooth wireless mic, C-Crane receive radios, coax products. This is all just on his front page right here. Oh, ladder lock for building a ladder line, dipole antenna. All kinds of good stuff down here. So check the link in the description below. Go to chatradio.com and see if he has anything in stock that interests you today. I spoke with Dave, K1NH, about the VHQ Hex Beam at the Hamcation last weekend. This thing is built like a tank. It is quality products, quality construction. He really put some thought into re-engineering the Hex Beam. The Hex Beam's an old design. Been out for several decades. It's a fantastic design. It's been improved upon by several different people, and this is one of the sturdiest ones that I have ever seen. So if you live in a environment with a lot of wind, a lot of rain, a lot of bad weather that comes and goes, this might be the hex beam for you. It does the 6 bands of 6 to 20 meters, but he says that it's also resonant, that the 6 meter element's also resonant on 2 meters. I'm going to have to test that once I put mine up. He sent me one to build and assemble, so I'm going to do an assembly video, and I would like to put it up in Galveston and have it up here, because we can get some winds down here sometimes. But since my house down here is a rental house, they might kind of frown on that. So we'll see if we can leave it up or not. I don't know. But VHQHex.com if you want a very, very well-built, made in the USA hex beam antenna. Go check out this website. Shop.hamradio2.com takes you to GrapevineAmateurRadio.com, all the same website. I've still got some winter wear here. Now, I wore one of these hoodies. I got some new hoodies made. I guess I got to get a picture up here. So I've got this hoodie now in navy blue, and it's a little bit, just barely thinner and a little bit softer material than the black one is. So it's a little bit, it's not quite as heavy, so you can wear it in a little bit cooler or a little bit warmer weather that's not quite so cold, and it's a little bit softer. So I'm really happy with the new style of hoodies that I've got. And the black ones are like that. The new black ones I've got are just like that as well. And we've got some long sleeve shirts for K&MRD and Tank Radio and all my kind of good stuff here. The Ed Fong antennas are in stock. So we've got plenty of DBJ1s. We are sold out of the DBJ2s, but I have some on order, and those should probably be in by Monday, I would think, Monday or Tuesday. Dr. Fong is working on those right now. Still got plenty of the 220 and the GMRS versions, and both of the commercial. So this commercial dual band, I've been getting some questions on this. This commercial dual band goes in the PVC pipe, just like the ham radio version of the dual band, and it covers the 155 megahertz and 460 megahertz band. So it covers MERS, FRS, GMRS, Marine band, that kind of stuff. So you can use it for various things like that. And then this version here is just a roll-up version of it. So there's a version of the dual band commercial grade, commercial tuned antenna that goes in PVC, and there's one for roll-up. So if you're doing field deployments for GMRS or something, I've seen people actually do that. You can pick which one you want, but you can also get both in the ham band. So just be aware of which one you're ordering. He has a mono band in 220, which is a ham band, obviously. He has a mono band in GMRS, but then everything else is dual band, either inside of PVC, that goes inside PVC. None of them come with PVC. You just go buy the PVC at Home Depot, and it tells you in these instructions which one is which. So it's either in PVC or roll-up. Those roll-up antennas are field deployable. They go really well in a Go Pack, and you can hang them in a tree and get out a little bit farther just by getting the antenna up a little bit higher than an HT would give you. So Ed Fong antennas, I keep those in stock pretty regularly. They sell really quickly. The only one out of stock right now is this dual band roll-up for the ham bands, but like I said, those are on their way to me, and we're going to have more of those soon. So check out the link in the description below. ArrowheadTacticalApparel.com. I think I found these guys on an Instagram ad a while back, and I went ahead and ordered a couple of their sweatpants. These are concealed carry weighted sweatpants. Now they're kind of pricey. They're a little bit expensive. That's you can get it without the retention. You go to no belt, and it brings the price down a little bit. But they are built in such a way you can tell they're a quality product. They're made in the USA. You can see right here that that you can carry concealed carry weapons in inner waistband, outer waistband on these sweatpants, which is really cool. Well, guess what? You can put a radio back there too. And in fact, I've done that. I've got 2 pairs of these. I will conceal carry in certain situations, but I'm always carrying my radio on me. So I just clip the radio to the back of my belt back there, and these sweatpants hold my radio up. And the radio doesn't weigh near as much as a firearm does, as a pistol does. So ArrowheadTacticalApparel.com. If you use the code KC5HWB, they will give you 15% off. That is a affiliate code, and I get a little bit of commission for that. But yeah, KC5HWB will give you 15% off of anything on this website. So if you're looking for something that is, just well-made, quality-made, not cheap, you can certainly get cheaper stuff on Amazon, but it's not going to hold up your stuff you put in your belt as well. They make shorts as well. We got some carrier shorts here. I don't have any of their shorts. Once the weather starts to get a little bit warmer, I'll probably get some of their shorts. But it's applicable to you and me, because I know a lot of guys in ham radio who are LTC guys like I am. But even if you're not carrying a firearm in inner waistband in your belt or something like that, you can still use them to carry your radio. Very comfortable and very well made. So go check out the link in the description below. GigaParts still has all of their stuff on my page here that you can get a 5% discount with the coupon code of KC5HWB. They brought 50 of these battery boxes to Hamcation. They discounted the price to $79 each, which they did that on Black Friday and Christmas last year as well. And they sold all 50 of them. So those battery boxes have been popular. I've got a update to mine. I put a Jenison solar charge controller in mine. I'm going to do a short video on it and show that to you. And these 3 solar panels, these the 300, the 150, and the 60 watt, I have with me. I'm at the beach house in Galveston right now. I have them with me here, and as soon as the wind dies down, I'm going to take them out and set them out in the sun and do some videos with those as well. So they said that those have been selling pretty well, especially the 150 watt's probably my favorite. The 60 watt's not quite enough, and the 300 watt is big and heavy. If you need 300 watts, then that's great. You can put it on top of an RV and it do really well. But this 150 watt is, I mean, they all fold up to a decent size, and it's not too heavy, and 150 watts is a lot more than my 100 watt Bioenno that I normally use, so I've been getting some good results out of that. Been real happy with all of these. So check out DigiRigs, carbon fiber masts, telescopic poles, anything by Mezzi and Plomi or Rig Expert on this page for a 5% discount with the coupon code of KC5HWB. Oshang has a brand new KG935G Plus radio out. New channel wizard, 10 display themes, and USB-C charging. Brand new GMRS HT from Oshang, carried over here at Buy Two Way Radios. I got an email about this last week, right like the day I was leaving for Hamcation. I got an email about this, and I'm like, heck, I need to make a video about that. So you'll see a video about this radio upcoming on the channel. But if you're in a GMRS, you want a brand spanking new GMRS radio, and they've been making some plus models. They made a plus model of the KG1000G and a plus model of their X20 or whatever it's called. This guy right here, this one XS20G is a plus model, so they added some features. They added a lot more features to this HT Plus model than they did the previous 2 Plus models on the mobile radios. So a lot of really cool stuff being added there. So GMRS, only $169 right now for a full GMRS HT color screen. You can see that really good looking screen on it. So go check that out in the link in the description below for that. And thank you, Buy Two Way Radios, for supporting this channel. So over here at QRPeer.com, which is Thomas Witherspoon's channel, I got an email yesterday that said the last batch of Yaesu FT-818 NDs, list of retailers and pricing. So I thought this was, I shared this in my Discord yesterday. I hope some of you guys took advantage of it because some people are already sold out. This includes retailers in the USA and in Europe. You can see that Nevada Radio's in there, Waters and Stanton is in there, Wemo, however you say that, is in there. So you can see different, there's Radio World, which is their prices in CDN. So the best price that I found was RNL. So this is the last batch of FT-818s if you want it. And some of these have already sold out. If you click on RNL right here, this one's already out of stock. Yesterday, this was showing in stock. And again, I shared this to the guys in my Discord channel yesterday, so I hope that some of you saw that and went and grabbed one if you wanted it. GigaParts is also sold out. They're a little bit more expensive. They had them for $6.99, but they sold them all as well. DX Engineering, they're still in stock. At least according to this right here, they still have add to cart and still have the price at $6.99, okay? For some reason, HRO is really high, $100 more. Still in stock, it looks like. Okay, good deal. And Main Trading Company, I don't know what their deal is. They're usually one of the best prices out there, but they're really high, $8.25. So, oh well. If you call MTC, they might work a better deal for you on that. They do price matching, so there you go. But GigaParts is sold out. RNL, who had the best advertised price, is sold out. And then these guys, Martin Lynch & Sons, here's theirs. I imagine they're going to have them for a little bit longer than most places will. So, MLNS, you can get them there for 624 pounds. Yeah, 624 pounds. I always get the pound and the euro sign mixed up. I think that's a pound sign, I think. And I think this one here is euros. Wimo, I think that's in euros. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. German. Oh, this is German. Yeah, that's got to be euros if it's in German, I think. I don't know. Heck if I know, man. I don't Octoon, baby, but there you go. So, yeah. But, yeah, MLNS is in pounds. Waters and Stanton's in pounds. Those are both in the UK, in England. I think they're in Martin Lynch & Sons in England, I think. So, but go check those out. If you want a Yaesu FT-818, this would be the last batch, the last opportunity to buy one brand new in a box. And now that I've put that out there, these are probably going to be all gone by the end of the day. So that's everything for this weekend, guys. I hope to see some of you at the Houston Ham Fest 2 weeks from today. The Orange Ham Fest, which is a week from tomorrow, I'm not certain if I'm going to that or not. I'm going to try, but I may not be able to make it. I may have something else going on. I don't know. But I will absolutely be at the Houston Ham Fest 2 weeks from today on Friday and Saturday. I think Frank's going to come down. Pretty sure Kay at MRD is going to be there. And I think even Scott, Ham Radio for Non-Techies, is going to be there as well. I think we're going to have a really good showing at the Houston Ham Fest in 2 weeks at the end, or the first weekend in March. So hope to see you guys there. Check out the links in the description below for everything that we talked about today, and 73 to all.